Hello and welcome to another instalment of Life at Nash. Before we kick things off, I just want to say a huge thank you for all the kind messages and support with regards to the death of Tom's viral. It's been a tough couple of months, I'm not going to lie, but I'm a strong person. I've come out the other end, I'm over it, you know. It was in the past, like, I wasn't even bothered in the first place, to be honest. What's in the past, in the past. I'm definitely over it. I don't even think about it anymore. As for this episode, we're here at the Carp Society's famous Horseshoe Lake. We're here not long ago actually for the annual Junior Carp Camp, which we help out with each year. Loads of the young lads were catching some lovely scaly horseshoe carp. Got a little bit jealous, I'm not gonna lie. So we've come back for a session, see if I can't catch one for myself. So I'm gonna head round to the swim now and get some rods out.
How are we going to plug these new car seat covers, Tommy?
I'm not too sure, man. We've got to be subtle though, I know that. Whatever we do, we've got to be subtle about it.
Yeah. What are those behind you, Tommy?
Sorry, mate.
What are those behind you?
Oh, what, these?
Yeah.
These are our new Scope Black Ops car seat covers. They're universal fit, white, clean, waterproof, lovely camouflage finish, and they're available in all Nash retailers now.
Oh, lovely.
Is that alright? That wasn't too blatant, was it? Yeah.
Come on.
Let's do it, man. I know what you're thinking. Don't get up this deep.
Come in.
Well, I've managed to get the rods out for the first night, found a lovely spot, put a bit of bait on it, so fingers crossed we get a bit of action during the night. As for what's coming up in this episode, first we join Alan and Ollie on one of their European road trip adventures. We're also going to give you a sneak peek from a recent filming project. We've got a few new boys in the office. It's not quite the ball maker challenge, but we will be putting them through their paces. We're also at Nash Lake's Royston for our KHV social fundraiser that happened back in May. And as I just mentioned, you'll see the video from the Carp Society's Junior Carp Camp, which happened here at Horseshoe Lake last weekend. But firstly, unfortunately, we've got to start on a sad note. After 5 years of being an integral part of the Nash team, design engineer Loz Smart has sadly left us. He's got a new job, moved on with his career, and he's now designing buttons? Fridge magnet. He's designing fridge magnets or something. So we sat down with Loz on his last day and had a chat with him about his time at Nash. I ain't even going to miss him, to be honest with you.
Nah, he's moved on, mate. The guy's dead to me.
I didn't really like him anyway, to be honest.
Shut up. He was your mate.
He was your mate, Dan.
He wasn't my mate.
He was definitely your mate.
He did have beautiful eyes, though.
Mm. I'm going to start with some simple ones. How did it all begin? Your life at Nash?
My journey, my life at Nash.
Life at Nash.
Basically punished Alan over email quite a lot. I'm at uni and I'm doing design and stuff. I really like fishing. I doubt I was sober. And yeah, so he said come down and he said yeah, you can fanny around in the office a bit. And that's what I did.
Why are you leaving?
Good question. Yeah, I'm just intimidated by all of you.
Understandable. Funniest moment?
The absolute funniest moment for me was on the social part 1. when Wilson decided to take a boat out, and when he was in the middle of the lake, it became quite apparent to himself and everyone else that he had never rowed a boat before. And he drifted right on top of Nash's spot.
Oh mate, it was cringy, wasn't it?
The wind was blowing and he was sort of rowing the wrong way.
Obviously I wasn't here at the social. I had, like, was he crying? I heard he cried.
Well, Les towed him to the bank, and they had like a little half-hour lesson on how to like row a boat and that. And apparently Kurt walked into Wilson's bivvy like late that evening, and Wilson was just doubled over on the bed chair, just like, and he just found it really embarrassing. And it's like, he found it really embarrassing. That's all true, completely true.
Yeah. On the other side of the scale, worst moment. What about? I've got one for you. What about me, you, Jimmy, driving to Austria?
Oh no, God, that was the worst moment.
This is a worth the story actually. So every time we go to Europe, we take the Euro tunnel, as we always do. It's quick, it's easy, blah blah blah.
God.
On this occasion, the Euro tunnel was fully booked, so we thought we'll just get a ferry, bit of an adventure and that.
We got on this ferry, and I thought we're on a little holiday, aren't we? Walked on there, first in the queue, one little pie there. Thought, oh, yeah, I'll have you. Yeah, that looks quite nice. Why was there one pie left over from the entire day's ferries, I'd imagine? Yeah, and then we got off the ferry.
It was dark. It's worth mentioning the weather as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it started raining. The outside, I feel, was a reflection of my inside.
Yeah.
And then it just, bam, came over me like a wave. Grabbed the Haribo bag, filled that seconds. And I was thinking about it for so long. I was like, oh, I don't feel too good here. And then every probably half an hour to an hour, we'd have to pull over in the middle of Germany, middle of the night, raining, windy, really horrible. We'd pulled over on a hard shoulder, and they just had their full beams on, and I was 10 yards in front of the van on my hands and knees in the rain in Germany, just chundering my guts up. And at that point, I just thought, like, with these headlights on me, I just thought, this is rubbish.
I'd love to be the other motorists that night.
This illuminated man on the hard shoulder just spewing. And then it cleared up 2 hours before we got to Austria.
Never trust a single pie.
Never ever trust a single pie.
What will you miss the most?
I'll miss Tom Forman the most.
No, I don't. Turn it on ya. What won't you miss? Oof.
Wilson's music.
Yeah, fair enough.
Not even hesitation.
Every day, all day, every day.
And last but not least, what is your favourite Nash TV production?
Well, it was Tom's Viral before it became Life at Nash.
Told you, Dan. Well, it's morning. Unfortunately, the night was uneventful. We woke up this morning, the weather is overcast, it's windy, so it looks good. Got 24 hours to go, so I'm still hopeful that we can get a bite or two. It does look good around the other side. I've already been thinking about a move, if I'm honest, but Dan won't let me move because apparently the filming comes first. Oh, camera gear, I've got too much camera gear. My gear's so heavy, oh.
It is heavy.
So whilst I try and convince Dan to grow a pair so I can move, I'm going to let you guys have a look at one of Alan and Ollie's recent road trip adventures. Not quite a Eurobanks adventure, but they headed out to Utrecht for a shop day, and in true Nash fashion, they swapped a hotel for a park bench, rods out, and a frothy coffee. Frothy coffee. Frothy coffee.
Frothy coffees.
Let's see how they got on.
We've set the shop up, which is a bit of a bonus. Got there in good time, built up the show stand, looking good, and we're going to drop on here for the night, and then tomorrow go on some missions.
I know. What was he wearing on his head?
good cast. But what would you when you got a bait boat? It's windy.
It is tricky casting in between them stanchions as well.
Yeah, early start. It's late now. Haven't had any activity yet. Staying optimistic even though it is quite cold. Yeah, we're all packed up. It's actually quite late already, but sort of longed it out this morning, hoping that something would turn up. It didn't.
It wasn't even a forfeit. He was wearing it out of choice.
We're on missions now. Find some big sets of rushes, big snags, and hopefully find a few fish mooching around. Hunt them down.
Don't actually put that in. He'll get a ride hump. I'll get fired.
You don't get fired, we'll be fine.
I will.
Sorry, mate. My usual antics. Please bring me the net. Hi.
That's a good 20-pounder.
Proper buzzing about this one. Didn't think I was going to catch one, to be fair. Like I say, probably made getting on for 100 casts. It just shows with a bit of perseverance, they will eventually take the bait.
After the Park Lake success for the guys, it was then onto the open event at Hengelsport Utrecht for the remainder of the day.
Splice in there. Splice in there, yeah. Yes. Great.
Nice to meet you, mate. Good luck with your fishing. It goes up and the float will still move a little bit. But
Despite the language barrier, the shop days abroad are always loads of fun and you meet some great characters. And as the day came to a close, it was time for the guys to go and get the rods out once again. Unfortunately, despite their efforts, the final night was a blank, but without a doubt, they'll be back again next year for another go. Well, thanks to Dan's strict filming regime and excessive amount of camera gear, we didn't move and it's paid off. So we've managed to catch one. So thank you, Dan. Sorry, mate.
Nah, whatever, mate.
I actually put a bit of bait out last night, quite a bit of bait in the hope that they would move on to it. And it looks like they have. So I'm going to slip this one back and I'll show you my mix in a bit more detail. It couldn't be any more simple, to be honest with you. It's pretty much a 50-50 mix. One half being Scopex Squid 12mm boilies, the other half being sweet corn. They absolutely love it in here, they can't get enough of it. And to top it off, I've been introducing a little bit of Scopex Squid flake just to create a nice bed of bait out there and keep the fish in the swim longer, basically. Over the top of that, just been fishing two little low-line pop-ups consisting of a 12mm Scopex Squid pop-up topped with a little bit of artificial corn, just to critically balance and sit on top of the blanket weed that's out there. As most of you are probably aware, we've got 3 new members of staff here at Nash over the last month or so. We've got Lewis Porter, he's joined us from Carpology magazine and he's going to be joining the videography team. We've got Alfie, he's come from Fatfish Tackle and he's going to be our new sort of social media manager. And then we've got Seb, he's going to be taking over from Loz.
Wait, who's Loz?
Huh?
Who's Loz?
Loz? I thought he's your mate, isn't he? Didn't he sit in the office? Or?
He weren't my mate.
Anyway, yeah, so anyway, we've got Seb. He's going to be joining the product development team alongside Alan, Mikey and Kev. So as you would have seen on previous episodes, whenever someone new starts at Nash, we always make them undertake the famous ball maker challenge, However, this time we thought we'd switch things up a little bit as there was 3 of them, and it just so happened that when we were in the office the other day filming, our first shipment of our new BP12 reels turned up, which are our new sort of super big pit reel. So we thought we'd set them a challenge. So I'm going to hand you over to Mike Wilson, who was overseeing procedures.
You should have like when they're in, like when you play Tekken or something and they come in and like spins around the body. Like. So you join us here today at Nash HQ for the BP12 spool up challenge. So today there's 3 new guys. We've got Lewis, Seb and Alf. They're going to take part in the BP12 spool up challenge, and whoever can fill their spool the quickest, cut the line, put the line under the clip, whoever wins will face me in the ball maker challenge. Good luck boys.
3, 2, 1, go!
Oh, he's had a man! He's had a man! Go on, Alf! Consistency is key, eh? Remember, it's a work of art. Oh, mate, Alf is looking strong, mate. Strong rip. Facial expression. Lewis Porter's in the lead, mate. Remember, spawning up.
It's an art.
It's an art.
Oh. Cool, injuries? Look at the injuries, mate.
Call it!
Call it.
Call it.
It's a race!
So you can do.
Yeah. And I was first, by the way, so we have to.
Yours is well shoddy towards the top, Seb. So's Lewis's. Alfie's is definitely the neatest. I'm sorry, Lou.
That's alright. It's what it is, really.
Sorry, Lou. And Seb actually is cack-handed. Oh, that's tough, man. I might need to call in my second judge here. You see what I mean? Seb's here is just a bit messy, man. Look, it's a bit loose. Look, Alf's is tight, mate.
Let's do the.
Yeah. Look, Alfie.
Yeah.
Fair play, man.
Oh yeah. You did what? Oh, beef.
Ball maker challenge then, Mike.
Beef. Oh, yeah, let's go.
It's the moment we've all been waiting for. The next round of the ball maker challenge. Judging will be strict. They have to be firm balls, firm but
fair balls.
Go. And they're off. Oh, Alfie started strong.
See, it is very tight.
We're going to 10 seconds, boys. 10, 3, 2, 1. Ball makers down.
I panicked.
Right, let's go. Let's go.
Contender first, I reckon.
Contender first.
Did one come out the end then? Right at the end of mine?
No.
Yep, I'll give him that. 1, 2, 9, 10, 11. They're all good.
The consistency is absolutely fantastic.
I reckon he's done me, man.
9, 10.
Tommy, what conclusion have we come up to here?
We're going for sudden death. I couldn't call it, basically. It's too tight. Sudden death. First to make 3 balls. Ball makers down. Go. No. No. The pressure has just might have got to the champ.
Oh my.
Down.
He's down! He's down!
He hasn't even got feet.
Oh no, he's melted.
He's melted.
Oh, sorry, mate.
And the new.
I couldn't have lost it to a better man.
Oh, for sportsmanship, thank you.
Oh, I'm going home.
Champion!
Flip-flops in the rain.
What are those? Oh, it's horrible.
Linear.
You seen it?
Yeah.
At this point, can I just remind you the first comment on the last Life at Nash video?
Around me are familiar faces.
That cut deep, didn't it?
Like I say, Dan, I'm a strong person. I've got to get over these things, but that's a beautiful carp.
Oh mate, it's an absolute banger. Do you really know? You're right.
Yes, 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 yes. Well, it's the second bite in quick succession in about an hour or so. It looks like they've moved on to the bait. It's paid off, the heavy baiting. And £28, I'm absolutely made up with this one. Look at it. This is why we come to Horseshoe. This is why we chose to come here. Because there's fish like this to catch. What's a carp, mate? What's a carp? Told you I was better on big lakes. Well, we've got a right little treat for you in this next section. As most of you will probably remember, on our Nash 2015 DVD, we went to Teliats in France and filmed the social part 1. Well, back in April of this year, we went to Austria to film part 2, which is due for release later on in the year. Although we can't give too much away, I managed to blag the lads for a little bit of behind the scenes footage for you guys. So check this out, check this out, check this out.
Wow.
So far out.
Yeah, 30 kilo carp in here, isn't there?
The prize for biggest fish. Big koi. Like I haven't seen a koi as big as that. Oh, he's in. We just had to catch a fish. Right, a topping out there.
Yeah, good fun. Yeah. See what Tommy's up to. Right, Tommy?
Yeah, I'm alright, yeah. What want to be alright?
Putting the new hand towel to good use, have you?
What do you mean?
Had a bream? It's all slimy in that, isn't it?
Bream? Oh, yeah, I've had a bream. Look, what was that? Fish?
Are they showing, are they?
Yeah. Anyway, moving swiftly on, at the beginning of May, we had our annual social at Royston, which was part of the KHV fundraiser. Yeah, 24 winning bidders joined us for a weekend social at Royston Lakes. Loads of the Nash team come down. We set up a lovely little social area and had a real good time. We're just setting up our social area out the back here. We heard a scream. Martin, who is fishing a little bay just behind us here, has had one already. They've only been fishing an hour or so. Let's go and have a look. So as the lads settled in on a Friday night, there was a few fish caught from all over the lake, and it wasn't until the Saturday afternoon when the actual social begun. I say that, but to be honest with you, most of the lads, they were so focused on the fishing, they just wanted to get their rods sorted and really crack on and catch a Royston carp, you know, they were all on it, that none of them really actually joined us.
Hey! Go on.
It's Carl Smith in on goal. Ow. Then again. So the fishing definitely was put on hold for a few hours while the lads came over, sunk a few drinks, ate some good food, and we spoke all things carp fishing. Everyone there donated a significant amount of money to KHV research in hope of putting an end to the disease. And yes, we did also go on to have a full-blown five-a-side football match in the car park.
Something tells me Dan's taking this a bit too seriously.
What?
You don't think maybe you're taking this a bit too seriously?
I thought we were playing football, but apparently everyone's still got their tampons in. Can't say.
No, that's going in. Nice for Nash.
Bastian's Schweinsteiger.
However, after a few hours of socialising, it wasn't surprising that a few of the guys snuck off back to their swims to get the rods out, and the weekend was ended with a couple more really nice Royston carp being caught.
No idea.
Oh, it's a comma. Oh my god. It's a good one.
Yeah, boy.
In the air, and what a way to start it. Welcome to Tom's Viral Thought. Well, after this morning's flurry of action, things have really dried up. It's been a quiet afternoon. As quick as the fish moved into the area, I think they were gone again, just couldn't hold them. However, we've still got one more night left, so I'm hopeful that they might turn up again. We might get another bite or two.
If you've never had crumpets in a ridge monkey, you're missing out. Posh, innit?
It's a little bit posh, right?
It's like something Loz would do.
Who's Loz? Last night was unsuccessful. I say that, I did lose a fish in the early hours due to a hook pull right at the net, which was obviously annoying. But on the whole, I'm more than happy with how the session's panned out and a couple of fish that I have caught. As for now, as promised, I'm going to leave you with a video from our junior carp camp, which happened just last weekend.
My name's Ronnie Oliver, I invented the Ronnie rig and this is Junior Carp Camp.
I can't be exactly sure how many years the Junior Carp Camp at Horseshoe's been running, but I'd say it's probably around 20 years now. There's lots of people in the industry, when they were younger, they came and they partook in this event. It's a really special thing, you know. All I can say is I wish when I was a kid I had the opportunity to come to something like this. What's it all about? The Junior Carp Camp at Horseshoe is about engaging young anglers in that sport that we all love so much, that is carp fishing. The kids, they come along for 4 days, arrive, meet with their tutors, meet with the staff at Horseshoe, get shown the facility and the sites, and then they go off with their instructors, get into their swims, and they can begin fishing this remarkable lake. Over the course of the 3-4 days, they do all manner of different sort of lessons, I suppose. Everything from carp care, handling, to casting, spodding, PVA bag workshops, floater fishing demos, stalking. Really everything that you need to know as an angler to make you a better carp fisherman. Yeah, well done you, mate. Good lad. Sadly this year I couldn't actually attend for the full duration, but I did get down here first thing this morning, and it's in true form been an amazing day at Horseshoe. I arrived, assessed the situation, done a little bit of walking around, looked for some fish, found them quite easily, the weather was great this morning, and then spent probably about an hour preparing all the gear. Some of the kids come over, got involved, helped me tie the rigs and stuff, and before I knew it we were in a swim, applying the riser pellets and the floaters, and before we knew it they were uptaking. Good lad.
Yes!
Before we knew it, we had our first stunning horseshoe carp in the net.
23.
23.
23.2.
Is that the biggest fish you caught off the surface on it?
I've never caught fish off the surface.
Oh really?
So you beat it. So yeah.
Well, well done you. That didn't take you long, did it?
No. First fish, first bite,
First cast.
first cast.
We spread a bit of riser pellet out there, a few of the 11mm floaters, and just some old pedigree chum that we'd glazed up with some lovely liquids and a bit of stick mix, and yeah, the fish are pretty receptive to it.
Yeah.
You gonna get it back then? See if we can get one of the other lads one?
Yeah.
Well done you.
Thank you.
Good angling.
Cheers.
Hey.
Well done, mate.
And it just escalated from there. Another fish, another fish.
Yes.
Yeah. Well done, mate.
Here at Horseshoe Lake, run by Carp Society with John and Dix at Carp Camp, running us through how to use zigs, never caught in a zig before, showing us all the new knots and everything, how effective they can be. And I flinged this one out last night, left it there in place, and I've caught this lovely 22-pound mirror carp.
So all the lads came into my swim, we all sat down and started discussing floater fishing, stalking, zig fishing, and I was running through the sort of equipment you need, the tackle, the tactics, baiting arrangements, applying bait, and it wasn't long before one of the rods ripped off. And what a moment. Young Tom took the rod, done battle with a very angry horseshoe carp, and over the net cord slipped a Horseshoe original fully scaled, and it was a magical moment. The kid was absolutely buzzing, and that's what this is all about. Good lad. That wasn't good enough. About 5 minutes later, another rod went off.
He got it in the net, and it was a mint fish. Two PBs,
First
220s, absolutely buzzing.
Dark.
Yeah, proper dark fish.
Yay!
Yeah! So if you love carp fishing and want to learn lots more from people within the industry, get yourself down to the carp camp next year. I suggest you start pestering your parents or your guardians now. Come on, I need to go to this next year, guys. Get yourself down here. It really is an event not to be missed. Good company, great food, beautiful surroundings and stunning fish. Hope to see some of you guys next year at the Junior Carp Camp at Horseshoe.
Well, that's it for us. We're off back to Essex. We hope you enjoyed watching, and we'll see you again soon. They're not just for bivvies. It's not just for bivvies. all about that release. Come on, Tom. That's perfect, wasn't it? Look how perfect that is. They're not just for bivvies. First time. Oh, Dad, get that, please. You driving her? That looks so good. You look on the microphone one.